Hi Cancer, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Cancer, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Cancer, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. All right, Cancer. Newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Cancer, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Judgment in reverse. Somebody is giving up here to say, you know what, I'm done here. I'm done. I'm not giving this a second chance. But I do see on the flip side, the other person is absolutely ready. They don't want to be a player. They don't want to be selfish. They don't want to pursue anything else. They don't want to have third parties. This one person is absolutely ready, saying, "Hey, I love this. I love this person. I want to offer them everything. I want to go back to them, and I want my happiness back." But the other person says, "Well, I wanted all those things as well, Omkara Tarot, but I'm shutting the door now. That chapter's shut down. It just gave me too much stress and tension. They were juggling me. They wouldn't make up their mind. I was waiting for an apology from them. They're so selfish. They're so self-centered. I don't think I want to give them a second chance." So, well, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to start by asking the universe. Tell me, universe, why are these two going through this, what they're going through right now? What's the deeper meaning to both these people experiencing these energies at this time? Cancer and their person spirit. Cancer and their person. All right, here we have it. And the first card here, Cancer, is communication. A clear and honest communication is needed to bring any kind of coming back together in this connection. Maybe you guys are not being able to tell each other how you truly feel, or one person has been expecting their person to offer them commitment, and the other person's not been, ready to offer it or not being able to say it. So there is some problem in communication. Decision. A decision is being made about this connection. Yep, I do see on person A's end, at least they are making a decision to say, yes, I want this, and that's it. Freedom. Only you can get in your own way now. Of course, we all have free will, right, Cancer? So either you will take that step or you won't, but the energy is there for you guys to right now communicate if you want to come back together. All right, so now let's start, Cancer. Let's start the reading with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Cancer and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person spirit. Cancer and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, let's take a few more Cancer from another deck. Cancer and their person spirit. Cancer and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be, spirit? Just a few more Cancer from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Cancer and their person spirit. Cancer and their person. All right, good to go, Cancer. Let's start the reading. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, Cancer, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in my description box below as well. So the first card here says, I want to come back to you. I told you that, right? I want to come back to you. Secretly doing things behind your back. Maybe that's the way they were in the past. Sorry for what I've done to you. karma is kicking my ass now. I love you the way you are. How can you love me after I effed everything up with our connection? I was scared as I'd never felt these emotions before. I think somebody fell in love and tried to run from their emotions here. Just say something to me. I have faith that we will be together again. I'm holding space for you. I need security. I really haven't been happy without you. Your silence is killing me. It was a difficult decision for both of us. I'm having a hard time believing that you really love me. I wasn't ready for our connection. I had put you on a pedestal and made myself small. Sometimes I wish I had never even met you. So somebody is pissed off here, while the other person is saying, hey, I wasn't ready then, but please talk to me now, I'm ready to come back. I want to impress you. My heart is broken into pieces when I see you or imagine you with someone else. I've realized we have a past life together. I love you more than anything. So, Cancer, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading with an angel blessing card. Let's see what the angels want to bless you with today, Cancer. Maybe a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Cancer. Signs from above. You are guided here, Cancer. You will be directed. Look out for signs from the angels. Maybe you'll see repeating numbers, or maybe your person's song pops up here and there, or something. Ask for guidance from the angels. They will direct you as to, well, so that you don't stand in your own way towards your happiness, whether you're supposed to go back to this person or take this person back, or what you're supposed to do. Well, maybe the reading will help, but still keep a lookout for more signs and synchronicities. All right, so signs from above. Let's start the reading with person A's energy, and newcomers, don't get confused, okay? These are two sides. If this is your reading, you will immediately pick up which side you're on and who this other person is for you. And remember, these are not gender-based, okay? According to me, these are just two soul energies. So one side would be you, one side could be your love interest, spouse, ex, maybe a business partner, maybe a sibling or a best friend. By now, most of you have already picked up from these cards as to who I'm talking about for you. So let's start with focusing only on one side first, which is person A for me. Right? After we're done with person A, later we'll move to person B, so you don't get confused. All right, so person A, focusing on you now, in your emotions, in your feelings. You have the Three of Cups in reverse. What does that mean? What's the Three of Cups in reverse? Yeah, maybe in the past this person was hiding their feelings. Maybe they did feel love for the other person, but it was like they were blowing hot and cold. I won't show all my emotions right now. You know why? Because maybe they wanted to keep their options open. They were not ready for commitment, and they wanted to see what else was out there. And, yeah, I do love them, but I won't show them because, well, if I show them, then, I'll have to choose a path or something, I don't know. But now this person has changed. Now they don't want any of that past toxicity to be back into this connection. I think this person has realized how lonely they feel without the other person in their life, and no amount of other options or anything is going to help with that. So I don't think they want anyone else now at all. I think this person has really grown up and is ready now to take responsibility, take charge, do the right thing, because I think they've fallen in love, and I think they've been in love for a long time, except that maybe at that point they were maybe still wanting to be single and be ready to mingle or something. Now they are totally trapped in their mind. They're stressed out. They are wondering now what the other person will decide. Will they hold back from me, or will they be ready for a commitment? I think somebody here is absolutely ready to offer commitment, but somewhere they feel the other person has to make that choice whether they will be accepted back or not. They're a little worried that the other person may hold back from them now, or is very upset with them, or will get angry, or will cut their head off if they come forward, or maybe never trust them again. I think there's a little bit of fear regarding that. So why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. Person A says, because first and foremost, Omkaratarot, I'm extremely madly in love with the other person. They are so nice, they are so kind, they were so loving, they were so nurturing, and now I want to express my unconditional love to them. In fact, I want to offer them something to prove it as well. I want to offer them commitment. I want to offer them a happily ever after, forever and ever after. If only they would allow me, I'm ready to start from the first pentacle right down to the 10 and prove to them that I'm absolutely ready to love them just the way they deserved to be loved. They deserve to be loved, because I think right now person A could be feeling the loss of person B in their life. Maybe they are missing person B in their life. Maybe they're feeling the lack of person B in their life, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, left behind. It's like they didn't realize that having person B in their life was so happy for them. Yeah, the emperor is out again, by the way. Who's trying to tell me, yes, Omkaratarot, please drive the word home that yes, I've grown up now, and please ask them to give me one more try. I look into my future and I just see them. So I want to try one more time, and this time I will prove to them. I'm ready, absolutely ready. Okay, so tell me, how do you feel about the connection now, person A, and how do you see person B? Person A says, I see them as my soulmate. I see them as my person that I've known forever and ever and ever, maybe past lives we've had together. They are my best friend, they're my passionate lover, they're my everything. And I want to go back to them, and I want to bring back the happy times, because I think now person A is seeing that person B is the one who makes them really, really happy. They want to, all their wishes and dreams can come true with person B in their life. So 6 of Cups. What's the 6 of Cups? Yeah, this person is getting a little frustrated because and a little worried as well, because they are somewhere worried that the other person is maybe walking away from them or is emotionally detaching themselves. They don't want that. This card came out sideways. So this person, I think, wants a return, and they are worried that the other person may be moving on. So tell me about the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to end whatever conflict happened, or if there were other people in the mix, there'll be none of that. Let's not fight anymore. Let's end the fight. Let's be happy. Let's forget about all the toxic stuff that happened in the past. I think person A is now realizing that person B is their true match. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. So I think person A is absolutely ready here. Okay, so what action person A will finally take, I will open later. Cancer, let's go to the other side and see how person B is feeling. So person B, in your feelings, in your emotions, you have the Queen of Pentacles. What's that all about? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, but person B says, I was ready as well, Omkaratarot. I was ready. I was loving them. I was kind to them. I was generous with them. I made my own money. I was, nurturing, caring, and I really thought that I would be their lifelong partner and they would be mine. But they made me very angry. They made me very upset. Maybe person B found out something. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, something that made them feel bad. Something that made them feel that maybe person A was playing mind games with them, or not, acknowledging them, or not seeing them as an equal partner, or not, offering them a partnership, or didn't love them, or maybe I like basically person B feels that I got the short end of the stick. They made me feel I was not good enough. And that kind of really made person B angry to a point where they said, okay, so then this is over. This is not a soulmate bond. It's not a soulmate connection. I'm not going to lose any more sleep or anything on this. I think even if this is a soulmate connection, I think this chapter should be shut down in my life now. So the world card. Yeah, person B says I'm not interested. I think they lost passion for person A because maybe they felt that this was only sex and passion and nothing else. And person B says I didn't want any of just that. I wanted something more. I wanted to be treated right and as a partner in their life. That's the reason now I've shut the chapter. I'm no longer waiting for them to make any decision. I'm going to be choosing my own path because I've figured out that they are just not ready for commitment. This person will never step up. They are so busy chasing their material items and their money and their cars, and they are not ready to commit to a proper relationship as yet. So that's the reason, Omkaratarot, I'm shutting this chapter down. I'm calling it quits with the death card, and I'm moving forward in my own life towards my own victory and success. Okay, so person B, tell me, why do you feel this way? Person B says, because I was always stressed out in this connection, Omkaratarot. I was blindfolded. I couldn't see what was going to happen next. I was always in my head asking myself questions, giving myself answers. Even though we were supposed to be in a relationship, I always felt alone. Eight of Swords. Because person B says, person A never took action, first of all, and they were just attention seeking, not just from me, but from other people as well. They were selfish, they were self centered, they were only thinking about themselves, and they never took a leap of faith into my direction to offer me a brand new start. I just feel they made an utter fool out of me because I figured out that they were juggling me and they were never ready to settle down or balance this connection out. So, Two of Pentacles, yeah. Whatever happened here didn't make person B happy at all. They felt none of their dreams and wishes would ever come true here. How long will I wait around? Okay, so person B, tell me, how do you see the connection now and how do you see person A? Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, person B is saying they would come back with very little to offer me, but it never went the full distance. It's like, yeah, they came, if they made a mistake, they would say sorry, or they would give a small cup of love, but it always had a fish in it. And it just kept me wondering because every time I expected that now they'll step up, now they'll choose a direction. Nothing. Things would just go back to the way they were, and that's the reason right now I'm more focused on self-love. I'm more focused on loving myself, and maybe hoping I'll move towards new love in my life, Omkaratarot, because after all this I figured out, I'm certain in fact that they are a selfish human being, very self-centered. It's all only thinking about themselves and never about us. King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands, yes. Person B is kind of saying, I don't think I want to give this a second chance. This is over. This contract is over. This is not my true soulmate. Yes, they'll come to me again. I know they'll give me a small apology. They'll probably try and get back into my good books. But this time round, I have my guard up. I'm going to keep my barriers up because that offer that I want, they've never given, and I doubt they ever will. The one that I want. Okay, so what actions you guys will take now? I will open now with this deck, and while I shuffle these cards, Cancer, may I please request you, remind you, if you could just tap the like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, keeps me motivated to do more Cancer readings for you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. Action. Knight of Swords in reverse. I think this person is getting very frustrated now. Why is that? Why are you feeling this way? Okay. Oh my God. Person A is kind of frustrated because they feel the reason why person B is no longer talking to them, or maybe not, fighting for them or whatever, is because this is what they're feeling, and that this is their worry, that they are probably other suitors now around person B. What if they're talking to new people? The reason why they've ended things with me is because maybe they're going towards new love. So I think right now person A is getting a little angsty. So what action will you take then? If you feel you're losing your person, will you take any action? Will you take any action, person A? Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is exactly the same cards as they came out. They know that it's not going to be easy to get into person B's good books. They probably know that person B has their guard up or will be defensive. So they're a little stressed out because I think person B is holding back from them and not talking to them. I think they will come forward, and when they do, they are coming fully prepared. It's like all guns blazing. It's like, I cannot take a chance this time, because if I mess up now, I'm sure there are all the other people around them. They're going to choose somebody else, and that'll be it for me. This person is going to come with maybe a ring or a serious proposal, because they are serious. This person is serious. They want the long haul now. They're ready to jump in all fours. So this person will be coming forward, because now they're getting worried, but when they come, it'll be like forever. They're not going to just come back with it. Hi, apology. That's what person B is expecting, right? Yeah, they'll just come in and apologize, and they'll do the same thing again. Person A knows that, and they're not going to do that this time. All right, so person B, action from your end towards person A or otherwise. Strength in reverse. Yeah, person B says, I don't believe they have the courage to do that, Omkaratarot. Strength in reverse. Why is the strength in reverse as your action? Strength in reverse in your action. Person B. 10 of Cups, Hierophant, Queen of Cups, and then the Devil. Yeah, person B says, I know they won't have the courage, because what I want is everything. I want the 10 of Cups. I want commitment. I want marriage. I want to be loved the way I deserve to be loved, Omkaratarot, because I'm worth it. I want it all. Somewhere they feel that person A is going to get scared and chicken out, and they won't have the courage. So it's like, yeah, what's the point of waiting? I know they won't have the courage to do it, so I might as well sit in my self-love and, give myself all my love and keep my heart open, and maybe there'll be somebody else who'll offer me all this. I don't think person B is even expecting person A to have suddenly changed so much. That's the reason I think somebody here is feeling, no, I'm not going to give this a second chance now. Passing judgment. Okay, so tell me about the judgment in reverse as the overall energy for Cancer's reading today, Spirit. Why the judgment in reverse? I think this is person B casting judgment on person A because they feel they've been unfair to them. Okay, Eight of Swords, Temperance, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, person B says, I've been through all my anxiety, all my stress, all my sleepless nights because things were so unfair. And yes, I have healed myself to a great degree now, and I've found my value and my worth now. That's why I don't want to take a chance and give them a second chance, and then they'll end up like disrupting my peace once again. All right, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.